The real estate market just got hit with some bad news, the worst kind actually. For the first time since the year 2000, the interest rates for 30-year mortgages have shot up to 8%. What does this mean for anyone dreaming of buying a home soon? It might mean saying goodbye to that dream. At first glance, it looks like the golden days of real estate are over. But that's far from the truth. These interest rates are just a step taken by the Federal Reserve to keep inflation in check. We all saw it coming. So, the big question now is, how can people keep buying homes with such high interest rates? Here's my take on that. The real estate market often shows us how the economy is doing. Since 2020, building companies have faced tough times getting basic materials like concrete, glass, and steel because of supply chain issues. But now, most of these problems are solved, opening up the way for more building activities. There's no supply issues or fluctuations in price for these commodities anymore. Prices have stabilized, but the high interest rates, whether they're borrowing costs from a construction lender or the mortgage rates for buyers, continue to be a challenge. A recent reveal from the National Association of Realtors showed that we are short of over 5 million houses to meet the current demand. While this sounds like a big issue, experts believe that if interest rates drop, it could kickstart a comeback for the building sector. And remember, the population in the United States is constantly growing. The fastest growing country in the world is India, followed by China, followed by the United States. So, as our population grows, add that to the 5.5 million houses that are short, makes for an interesting financial outlook. Now, here's something to really think about. Warren Buffett, a big name in investing, has recently put a lot of money into U.S. home builders. This is a strong show of support for the housing sector. Buffett buying shares of D.R. Horton, NVR, and Lennar isn't just a passing fancy. It's a well-thought-out plan, likely made with the help of smart advisors. When someone with Buffett's knowledge and money makes such a big move, it's a strong sign of good things to come. South Florida is making its own success story in all of this. Even with challenges in the market, this current real estate scene has shined bright, doing better than other U.S. markets over the last 3 years. More high-value sales and higher average prices for homes and condos in 2023 paint a hopeful picture. Looking ahead to 2024, everyone is hopeful that interest rates will drop. These rates, in fact, are expected to ease back down. And when they do, here's the twist. The moment they creep back to anything with a 5 at the front, you can bet the world will swarm back into the housing market. Homes will be snatched up quickly and prices could shoot up by 10% or even 15%. So here's the friendly advice. Don't let fear hold you back. If you are prepared to sustain the mortgage payments through these complicated times, this might just be your golden opportunity to avoid a future bidding war. As always, my advice is to get into the game only if you can afford it comfortably. It's a journey worth taking, but ensure it's one within your means. With the right strategy and a bit of patience, the dream of owning a home could be within your reach, painting a promising picture for both buyers and the real estate market as we step into 2024.